It's easy to get mixed up in some bad company.
Well, you don't look so whistle clean yourself.
Add a couple of knife wounds, some booze, and dump them in that flea bag hotel over on Canal Street. While I enlighten this young man as to the complete uselessness of calling the police, my long friendship with his buddy Scott, and in general, some intelligent information.
We'll return to the Octagon.
Old Spice Solid.
Maybe I know you expected.
So why don't you ask me something I don't expect?
Who owns this car?
I do.
That's not what the registration says. What were you doing on the road to McCarn's place?
Like who? No, don't stop.
I want to know who they are.
I know who they are.
You said you know who they are.
Yes. My father owned a number of publishing concerns in Europe. And about 6 months ago, he was killed by a terrorist. And as the heiress to his empire, I began receiving threatening letters demanding that I change editorial policies, or else I'd be next. I refused, of course. I was advised that I should leave Europe and live here for a while.
Well, why didn't you hire a bodyguard or something?
I did. 2. They were driving the limousine. I suppose I shouldn't complain. Most people have precious little to live for. Certainly nothing to die for. I'm sorry, I'm being morbid, and I'm also sorry that you've been dragged into all of this.
How about having dinner with me tonight?
Does this mean that I've suddenly become the object for pity?
Concern.
Thank you.
Stop! If this were a hostile environment, you and you and you would be alive. And you would be wounded or in jeopardy. And you would be dead.
When the body sleeps, the mind never sleeps.
I know I hurt somebody.
McCarn's men. McCarn and Justine. It's not like him to cover up. Why wouldn't he tell me?
A
field rat.
So what? I killed the sucker before you even saw him.
Back to sleep. The guy nailed the field mouse.
You didn't even see him, dude. What are you talking about?
No, not yet, thank you.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. I never cared about time, per se. Just timing. Would you like a drink? Got scotch, vodka, wine?
It doesn't matter.
Well, let's see. Scotch is a little too everyday, and vodka's not quite cozy enough.
What's your involvement with McCarn? And don't say you Mac who.
The 2 bodyguards that I hired are McCarn's men.
So are the guys who chased us this afternoon. And my guess is that you hired them too.
The truth before even a single drink?
I don't drink.
Well, you have a personality. I have to manufacture one.
Come on, that doesn't wash.
I know. I have the most confident-looking cheekbones. Truth. Well, originally I'd planned to hire you, and McCarn assured me that that was impossible.
Hire me for what?
Find a man named Sakura. To kill him.
Why?
Because he trains terrorists in the ninja techniques. The silent style of killing. Actually, there are 3 men. Madani in the Syrian desert, and Chromis in Greece. However, Madani and Chromis were recently retired due to the fact that they were killed. Yes, I had something to do with that. In one case, I supplied the money, and in the others, I supplied the information.
And what was the plan in my case?
Well, I had hoped to entice you into taking a personal interest in things.
That's an insult to both of us. It makes me stupid, and you a whore.
Well, perhaps that's why, in a way, I'm glad it didn't work.
I'm glad you're glad. And goodbye.
Well, don't forget your integrity. Without it, you come very close to being a rock heart. Sit. Stop it.
It can't be true. Justina's lying again. Not you, Sakura. Not you.
Hey, honey. Where's the peanuts?
I told you, sir, they're at the other end of the bar.
Story of my life. The nuts are always at the other end of the bar.
What do you mean Nancy Bell wasn't an operative?
That dance troupe did a lot of traveling, and she took advantage to courier money for a terrorist group that her and her brother were working for. She was just tapering off when her brother was scooped in Paris and spouted everything to the cops.
Where'd you hear all this?
I did a little scouting around. Ran into a guy who says he knows you. Anti-terrorist named McCarn. The thing I find hard to believe is Nancy figuring she could just walk away from a terrorist group like it was a volleyball team. I mean, hell, I know a volleyball team.
Wait, back up. McCarn. How did you get to McCarn?
We were after the same guy. A German terrorist named Johann. Anyway, McCarn killed him before I could talk to him. Then McCarn and I started to have a few words.
AJ, what is going on with you?
What happened last night hit just a little too close to home for my taste.
That's fine, but it's not up to me or you to rectify
Well, who's it up to? The cops? The government? They can't do jack. These gangs are transnational. Other countries won't even honor extradition.
I told you they were ninja.
Ninja.